Hello, 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 people of ZSR, and good afternoon to you all. We're coming at you with a Season 5 tournament match, lower bracket round 8. We got Mr. Mario versus what the heck in hell. On comms today, we got Star and VXR. How are you guys doing?
Pretty good. I don't think Star's back yet, but she will be soon. You know, it'd help to have the stats page open on my own screen.
That might help, yeah.
All right, here we go. Yeah, these two are pretty closely matched. Without's winning 21 out of 38 races that they have both participated in, and Mr. Mario holds a 3-2 advantage in 1v1s. Their last matchup was a few weeks ago, and it was won by Mr. Mario. And these two do a lot of races, combined 611 between the two, I think. Yeah. Although those average race times over the last 10 races are kind of a little on the higher side.
Getting closer and closer to those finals, aren't we?
Yes, we do.
How many more matches we got left?
This Marco versus Cariosa, which has not been scheduled yet. Losers semifinals, losers finals, and grand finals. So yeah, not much left.
I like it. You got any insider predictions on who you think's going to be in the grand finals?
Not really. In any of the 5 players left, these two, Sponge, Marco, or Cariosa, they've all got a good chance of winning this whole thing.
Hello. Are we doing here? Hi, chat. I have just gotten back. Sorry, had to step away for a bit. VXR, how are we doing here? Can't hear you right now. I'm gonna start as a kid
Yeah, I
with
just need
the Emerald. Okay, and no worries.
Very Emerald, Song of Storms, and Child.
Yep. Have we gotten over the stats page, VXR, or?
Yeah, we did that.
Alright, excellent. So yeah, looking forward to a good match here. We've got Mr. Mario versus What the Hell's Happened, two of the best venues in the Randomizer, and should be a good match here. Hi, everyone in chat. Hope you're all doing well. We've got ourselves a good match. This is, in fact, a J-Bone seed, I believe. To give everyone as a follow, Mr. Mario and What the Hells, also to my co-com VXR, and to our trackers, Caroliana and Andrew Sunny, as well as thanks a lot to our restreamer, Soulblade.
And a Pixar Race Monitor.
And that's all.
You know, if we start in pack, I don't know what's going to be open up right away.
Yep.
just about to get started.
Yep, just a little bit longer, and then it'll be off. Apologies to people who expected this to be a little bit earlier. We had a few back end issues, so just why we're starting about 40 minutes later than expected. But here we are, and we'll be off pretty quick. Soulblade, you want to do slash prediction is the command. And okay, that's convenient. Not too bad a spawn, not the best, not the worst. Fairly close access to market, couple quick checks. At least it's not Valley. Mario, you did in fact need money. That is an issue with standing at ranch.
Yeah, you gotta go up here and grab these pots.
Yep. Alright, as far as tunics go, I quite love this dark blue-purple on what the hell's this side. Mario's got a rather bright green.
Yeah, they're both nice.
They are. I do say I prefer Mario's button colors, but hell's is just look a little washed out. Mario's hearts as well, to be fair, as he could have bow off Talon's chickens, but it's
nice to find early.
Yeah.
It's either you find it right away or it takes 2 hours.
Yeah, there's no in between. We also get a song here. They did start with Song of Storms, which is a nice one for early access to checks. Don't have to leave stuff behind as much. And the song here is Nocturne, alright.
A nice song to have early. Of course, we don't know if Shadow's a stone or not.
Nope. Yeah, that's also early well access, so they'd probably like at least one of Bombs or ZL before going there. And time for the silo.
And just an arrow refill.
Yep. The hell's going to walk out, Mario going to play Nocturne. This is, I think, slightly faster for what the hells. These runners both play on virtual consoles, so the reset is pretty long as we get our first hint of the seed that the treasure chest game is dead.
Good to have early, especially in how Lens is in this.
Yep.
The blue being the great. Mario's gonna open the well. I didn't think he would.
Bombs, no ZL. It's a little too early for that, I think, yeah.
And I highly doubt he's gonna do chickens right now.
Bit early for that, yep. This is Lost Woods for what the hells. We'll see where Mario goes. Could be Market, could be Lost Woods.
I can turn myself down if I need to.
My audios should be at my normal levels, at least. Let me double check, though, because I might have spoofed the settings at some point. No, that's my usual audio settings, huh?
Oh, okay, I guess it sounds fine.
Okay, and it does look like we're getting divergence. Mario going to Market, what the hells is heading is now in Kokiri. We'll see what each of them find. Got ourselves a heart piece in the Kokiri sword chest. Let's see what these Temple of Time hints are here for Mario in a sec once he finds a shield.
Really nice discount.
And according to Sponge, actually would have invested a safe put out of ranch instead of walking out the way what the hells did. Huh. Well. That's a choice on the hell's there, then. Well, here we are.
Yep. One big chest in Mido's house.
Just one. And it's a scale. All right.
Good to have early.
Child Shooting Gallery giving us another heart piece. And time for the hints.
Rocks 2 is a bomb bag, Fire's foolish, Skull Mask is dead, and GTG is Path to Phantom Ganon. So it's very unlikely that Frogs 2 bomb bag's gonna be our first logical one. 30's also dead, but you know, there was a seed earlier in this tournament that did have first logical bomb bag on Frogs 2.
It is possible. It's rare, but it is possible. Fire Foolish is fun. GTG Path to...
DC is Path to Bongo Bongo as well.
Yeah, and that's a bottle in Kokiri Storms.
And everyone's saying Rush Ice. Alright, let's get a look at our medallions. We've got Forest Fire DC, Spirit Shadow, and Deku, leaving Water and Jabu as our 2 stones.
Oh boy. Fun layout. Love to see what the item layout ends up looking like. That's a fun medallion layout. Foolish Forest Medallion Fire. Thanks, game! As we get a small chest here in the Shield Grave.
Foolish Fire is good at boss games, well, a lot of times the boss he loves to be high up in the dungeon. That's foolish.
Yes, it does. What the hell's got nothing off the Ocarina of Memory game is now heading for SFM. Gonna get 3 hints and the song here.
Let's see what song we get from Saria. Minuet.
Minuet. Okay.
It's a big chest and a hookshot chest. Another chest game hint.
Yeah, and this is a double defense. Would have laughed if that was vanilla.
Yeah. I don't know if we've had vanilla hookshot yet, but I know we've had vanilla long shot. 50's dead.
Yeah.
And Big Orange is also dead.
Alright, some decent early hints. No sign of the AD hint, so we already have Nocturne at least, though we end the Storm, so we don't have Requiem. We don't have a lot of our other child songs, and it would be hilarious that was a ZL on all Dungeon Seed because of our stone layout.
Yeah.
We do already have a scale. Windmill's got a nut. Fortress is foolish.
Right as we get a bonus song.
Thanks, game. Good timing. I guess we don't need 8 to do HBA, even though they can now, as that's a safeguard from what the hells.
I mean, ZL could be on Burning Cat, but that's dependent on Spirit Key logic.
Yeah.
Another 50 hints.
Yep. Alright. What the hell's gonna head adult now? Didn't find a ton of anything as child here in Kokiri, though Minuet is nice to have for early warps. Swaddle and Scale, not as interesting.
Yeah, Minuet and Nocturne are nice. They can cut down on the hiking.
Yeah.
Oh, that's on any aim.
Oh no, that Tails had her. How are you missing rupees? Time to go again.
I just realized that we've got 3 NA players left, 2 EU players left. Both the EU players are still in the winner's bracket, and all the NA players are here in the loser's bracket.
Oh, that is funny, yeah. As we get another heart piece off, we got Idle Shooting Gallery. Yeah, because our winners finalists are Marco and Carioso, both Frenchmen, and the other loser is Sema. And the other loser's quarterfinal is G-Skate versus Sponge. Well, not quite VXR. G-Skate's also French.
Well, that match was over. They played on Saturday.
Oh, that's a point. Never mind. The bracket has not been updated. I missed the match, which is why I'm brain farting. What the hells is, in fact, the only Canadian left? Yes, both Mario and Sponge are Americans.
Yeah. Alright. The heart piece of the on was cavern. Because we can't do anything in the cavern right now.
Oh.
That's a big chest on the Death Mountain Trail wall.
That's fun. I'm gonna need to get that with explosives. I'll find those sometime eventually. What was that hit in TMT Storms?
That was the other 30 hint.
Gotcha, thank you. As we get
More
a
nuts.
nut.
Alright, what does Link the Golden have for us today?
Good question.
Long of time on minuets. Okay.
That is a thing. That is happening.
GTG is a thing.
It is. GTG is Path to Phantom Ganon for either a hookshot or a bow, probably, right now at this point.
We have a bow.
Oh, not hookshot. Hookshot of strength. Great. That's what it is. Mario going to peek the maze. I suck at seeing these items.
What? One of those chests might have looked big, but I'm not sure.
Oh, those all look small, but I also just suck at this.
Alright, we're gonna head out to Crater. Not a whole lot we can do in here. I guess just peek this item and that's it. Okay, just a bloopy there.
Yeah.
And a piece of part. As I figure Mario's gonna head out of the crater. Kona's song was in the windmill.
Yeah, it was. Sorry, I'm looking at the restreamer chat VXR if you want to take a look there. Puddles in the Windmill, GTG is Path to Phantom Ganon, as well as Fortress Being Foolish.
Alright, so Bethel's gonna pick up Epona, and MrMario's gonna pick up Scale. With Brain First, well, Dampé is about as good as you can get, is about 46 with your current stats, unless you of course freeze the timer by playing warp songs, but that's slower. You could theoretically get like a 0, but it would take a long time. Yeah, very nice Mito skip. Fortunately, this guy doesn't have Minuet, so he is going the long way to get Song of Time.
Yeah.
I think like GTG would be a really good. It seems like one of their best plays at this point.
Yeah, they can't do much of anything, honestly. No explosives, no strength.
That
They
Song of
could
Time
go.
is that Song of Time screaming GTG. Oh, was that a completely vanilla spawn, like on the Prelude warp point? Funny. Funny game.
That is funny. Thanks.
Oh yeah, we do big pros very early on. Oh yeah, River, we can go there too. Isn't logic with the scale.
And
Yeah,
Big
just
Pose is a red rupee.
alright. Where's MrMario headed now? Guess back child. Yeah, I'm gonna go to South Hyrule Field. Can only get the open grotto since they don't have any way of getting the other things here.
Yeah.
And with
I
this
mean, they
low
have
health, you
very.
could.
Go ahead.
Or what were you gonna say?
I was gonna. No, you go ahead, then I'll talk about what I was thinking.
Okay, with this, actually, they have double defense, so maybe I'll think back on that. Heart in the Woods is dead, but they could try to Death Warp. They could check Waterfall and Death Warp, but that's kind of slow with double defense.
Yeah, they've got enough health and no good way of death warping. It's not like they have explosives to blow themselves up. It's kind of iffy for that.
I mean, a bomb bag seems like it's a good... Oh, well, we got shoes. A good candidate given how bottlenecked we are. I did not see what the size the Hammer Rock's chest was.
Yeah. I couldn't tell either. It looks like you did get bomb shoes off Richard, and seriously, speaking of explosives, well, that's a wallet. They do have access now to bomb shoes, because they do have a bonus on.
And that was a 20-pack that Richard had.
Nice.
I did not see that had bomb bag and frogs too. The shoe packs bailed them out.
Oh, yeah.
Or wallet to buy shoes, I mean.
That is 4 skulls for Mario, and a card for What the Hells.
Yeah, that bow strat for the guard's pretty good if you don't have hook shot.
Yep.
Alright, what are we gonna find in GTG?
Let's see, small chest and I think a small chest. Gonna take notes on key placements. Oh no, that's a key actually, so that we know what is and isn't in logic.
Because
As long as
GTG
I'm
key
in, we're
logic,
both in.
GTG key logic. I mean, it sounds simple, but considering the wide variety of item requirements for everything, it can get pretty complicated sometimes.
I genuinely consider it to be almost as bad, if not worse, sometimes than Spirit Key Logic. Spirit Key Logic is a matter of doors, and, well, they're both pretty bad, admittedly, as we get a pie, the frog!
That we do not need.
Nope, but yeah, GTG Key Logic's nearly as bad as Spirit Key Logic. I distinctly remember once counting GTG keys live on Restream for the
That's a
hidden
big
ceiling chest of all things.
key on the right side, big chest in the center.
Oh boy. But yeah, I once was counting GTG keys on Restream for this chest that What the Hells is doing right now. It's only 3 key locked in Logic, but there were only 2 keys available that seed without a variety of things. DC's Path to Bongo still, that's a bomb bag next to that hint.
That's currently bomb locked.
Yeah, bomb or strength 2 or hammer locked.
Yeah.
Not probably what Wario wanted to see. And What the Hells is actually leaving GTG here? Curious. Didn't do Hookshellless GTG? Didn't do Right Saw?
And you really can't go past the Wolfos chest.
That's a point. He doesn't have explosives or hover boots to go past their point.
Another shoe pack. That one's only 5 though.
Yeah, still though, nice. Yeah, I guess What the Hells could have only gotten the Wolfos chest and decided it wasn't worth it, because yeah, no explosives to go further. Point. So we'll see that GTG path later.
Corn City is path to
Grotto.
Goma, which, if Hammer's available, that could mean bomb bag.
It could.
Losses his right hand. It's dead.
And over here is in Logic, because we did get that scale.
Yeah, so if long shot's going this path is something we should be concerned.
Yep.
Because it's not for Spirit Key check today.
Nope. Alright, River Grotto. Sarius. Oh, is that Sarius song?
I think
Prelude?
so.
That's what I thought. And chat confirming, thank you. And the hint here, 40 is dead. Alright, it's not a Skull Seed. Or not a high Skull Seed, at least. It could still be 10 or 20. And, this is one
Magic.
seriously slow start as we get an out-of-logic magic meter off the Lostwood Scrub Grotto. Nice to have! Also, currently does absolutely nothing.
I'm running out of places for ZL to be.
It's not Prelude. Burning Cack and OoTR are both hilariously terrible option.
Crater seems like the only good one left.
I think
or
so.
Colossus.
Crater or Colossus, yeah, but we need Crater or Colossus access. It's a bit of a hassle and a half. We don't have hovers or lens. Our magic's out of logic, and we don't have a hookshot either. Or Bolero. They cannot rush ice. No hovers, no ZL. Per what I just said. So now that's a thought. Here's a poll coming up. Where's ZL?
Yeah, the frog warp might actually not be a bad idea at this point. Alright, so I was gonna pick up shoes now.
Yep. Gonna then go pick up his wallet and go do Night Cack Skulls. Mario heading through Lost Woods.
Okay, so frog warp. Oh.
Go ahead.
Okay, so frog warp is when you hand in the eyeball frog to the guy in the lab, and then you get the eye drops, and then you warp to somewhere. It resets your timer to 1 second. It expires, and then you end up in front of King's Zone.
Yep.
Because you get reverted to prescription.
Yeah, honestly, speaking of Lake, though, like, we don't have a lot else to do besides Lake. In logic or out of logic, there's only so far choose for them. I mean, they can do all of DC, but, DC is Path to Bongo, to be fair. If there are hover boots in there, that would actually be pretty valuable. But DC with just choose when you have no other explosives in sight is a little bit meh.
Yeah.
And it looks like the poll was 15 to 13 to 10. OT Crater versus Burning Cack for where is that ZL? Big chest here is... Game. What?
Okay, that I don't think the Grunt City one can be... Wait, if Strength 2 is available...
Or a hammer.
Or hammer. One of those have to be available at this point, I feel like.
Almost certainly, yeah. I mean, there's... I forgot the well's open.
Yeah, I really don't think Frost 2 is our first logical bomb bag at this point.
I don't think so. We're still missing we're missing ZL. Sarius is on Prelude behind Fire Temple, which is...
Fire Temple is a good chance that's bomb locked.
It is definitely hammer locked, so by the time you can get Sarius, you can get your other bomb bags.
Yeah, very much not your first logical bomb bag.
Oh no. Whether or not it's available without the bomb bag, I don't know, but it's definitely not the. But there will be at least one available by the time they can be fired for Saria-san. Never mind where ZL's gone off to. Let's see. Yeah. Round City is also Patagoma, and the only thing I've seen in there has been not the last bomb bag, but the only way that would happen is if Strength 2 is our logical way to that bomb bag in Goron City, because if it is Hammer that gives us a bomb bag, that Hammer gives us access to both bomb bags at the same time, as we get Ruto's letter. Okay, that's
Okay,
available, actually, because
another
they have...
big one.
Yeah. And nice arrows! Thanks, game! So, letter is something. They can do ring chest now. They do have a scale. It isn't logic to do. Mario doing Frogs 1 here. This scene is getting kind of concerning. Or getting more concerning, at least. Is that a small chest? Yes, it is.
Yes.
Frogs 2 and giving us Nehru's. They don't need that. Nothing in the coffin. And Mario is going bean shopping. Magic is in the Lost Woods Bomb Grotto. What the hell? We'll get that later as we get a bomb locked
The
small
scrub.
key.
The Scrub Grotto, to be more specific.
Yeah, small key bomb locked, which is important to note in case you find anything behind the key locks.
There's another key that I think is big.
I couldn't tell. Where was he? That key, that second key is just available in the middle.
Yeah.
Mario having some fun with chickens in the river. This is a small chest. And that is indeed big. Alright, and a mirror shield. Okay,
Nice.
they
We're gonna
do
need
need that.
And that's the third key.
Okay. So mirror shield is behind explosives. Doesn't honestly matter much because by the time you can use your mirror shield, you need explosives. So, moot point.
Everything mirror locked is. Oh, yeah, everything mirror locked is bomb locked, I think, yeah.
Yeah. So by the time they get there, it doesn't really matter. Mirror shield is explosive lock.
Actually, Cosmo's Spirit chest might not be bomb locked depending on key layout.
Oh, there's the
Is
other
it-
thing,
does
BXR. By the
show-
time they can use the mirror shield, they can use strength 2, and by the time they have strength 2, they can get a bomb back.
Right, yeah.
So there's that too. Well, key logic actually irrelevant here, because the mirror shield is not going to be of any interest without bombs, unless as they get a skull mask hint in the Boulder of Destiny, and Tectite Grad is another heart piece. Mirror shield does not help in combat. It is a shield, but for combat, it's about as useful as the Hylian shield. It does a couple things in Spirit and lets you beat Twinrova, and that's about it.
Alright, Bombchu
Well, okay.
Bowling.
Yep, way out of logic, Bombchu Bowling. And
Dins.
that is Dins.
Oops.
Controlling Mario. That was almost worked. That definitely didn't work. And that works. Okay.
The Corn City path thing, oh my. I think it can only be bomb bag if strength 2 isn't bomb locked.
That is correct. There's 2 ways to get that bomb bag without explosives. One of which is a hammer, the other which is strength 2. But if hammer is your way there, hammer also gives you equal access to the other bomb bag and cack. So that would not make a path. You would need 2 strength upgrades, so we don't have a lot of checks left in the game for anything, really. We've got 10 skulls. I think we have 20 in question mark. It's close for 20 at least.
Probably, because we can turn in Ruto's letter.
Yeah, Ruto's gives us a couple it gives us 1 extra at least. Still dead. But yeah, we've got 10. We've got Lake Labyrinth, adult, both fishings, letter spot, ring chest.
Hidalgo's Cavern. Oh, logic though.
Yeah, I was talking about in logic checks, VXR. Yeah, Valley, Lake, Child Domain, and Rank Chest. Mario is mad! You don't have ZL! Rank Chest is at a point actually. Rank Chest is not in logic. We don't actually have a child projectile in logic for it.
No slingshot, no boomerang, no logical bomb bag.
That's actually impressive. Alright.
Jabu Path to Evolve.
Don't tell me that's a hammer.
That's a boomerang test having hammer. And that's a bad location for that hint.
That's an atrocious location for that hint. Why the hell did not do Child, Lake, or Domain, or anything else, in fact, so we won't be finding out for a bit what that is. But yes, that is a hint. That exists. Mario is going it out without his letter as a note. We're in for... Hey, J-Bone, what did you roll? Because this is ridiculous. Yeah, we're in a bit of an oh no mode.
He's not in chat, though.
I don't think he is now. On a different note, I quite love this mirror shield color for what the hells. Goes really nicely with his tunic. But yeah, what's left is not much in logic. Lake is both ages, Domain is child, Valley. That's about it.
Alright, we are gonna get to Donga's Cavern now.
Yep, we are. But yeah, Valley Lake Domain, 10 skulls, maybe 20 skulls is about our list of in-logic checks.
Fire is foolish, top aisle.
There is that. Not that they can get there right now. Yeah, they absolutely do DC here. It's doable. They do have a bomb bag, at least 1 bomb bag each. Mario's about to get his second. Even if out of logic, this was just the play to do. Link the Goron is in logic, yes. We do have a bow to blow him up with. OT is Sunsong! Oh boy. Probably not required, until it is. And then we're in for fun.
That song ends up being required way more often than it should.
I rolled 2 seeds in a row a couple weeks ago with Sunsong and AD being required. Nobody was happy with me. Well, other than chat was happy. I don't think the runners were amused. However many weekly runners got clunked with 1, and I think Mario actually got clunked with the other.
I mean, the first one was fine. It was the hints told you. The second one was Ganondorf telling you, and you were still missing things to your stone dungeons.
Yep.
That's a big chest. Strength.
That's a spot for strength.
That can be passed, because Shadow can be strength locked.
It can, yes. That's also interesting as far as what on earth are explosive logic. It's just gotten even more complicated.
I think Hammer's probably a boomerang chest at this point.
Well, that means we have a slingshot or boomerang available, though. Because the thing is, that strength is currently strength, or hammer lock. Strength, bombs, or hammer locked. One of those three things. And we've had numerous discussions about our current strength and our current explosive logic situation, which is, to say the least, a bit of a mess. This has gotten even worse than it. Where's the first logical bomb bag? We don't know. It's not Frogs 2. That much is obvious. We're not sure what it actually is. Because we're running quickly out of chucks that are available without explosives of some variety. Sponge, we don't know what's in GTG, but it does look likely that that is a hookshot in GTG path to Phantom Cannon. Nice stick upgrade. I mean, it's a thing that it's progression of any variety. But yeah, that does seem like there's a hookshot in GTG, which would more or less have to mean that it's path to Phantom Cannon, which would mean that it should be right side GTG or on BMO's chest, because left side's hookshot locked. Unless you've got some stupid hookshot logic. Unless they've got some other idiot logic going on. I mean, we've got a lot of idiot stuff going on right now. Yeah, that's what I mean by right side or BMOs. It's right side is song time locked. Minuet was Ansaria's song, so that's fully in logic. Not that they can use it right now.
If there's a hookshot in the toilet, it's the long shot. Because you need a hookshot. You need to get one of the silver rupees to get to the toilet.
Mario being swaggy and using bomb juice strats on King Dodongo because why not? As we get a lens off King Dodongo. Okay, that's the thing. As out of logic as everything else in this aid, but it is an item. We were discussing the possibility of Colossus having ZL earlier, something I forgot to put in the poll, whoops. That lens makes it more possible, though it's also very much explosive locked behind everything else around. Hey video, who's winning? No idea.
Well, Mr. Mario has a huge information advantage right now.
That is true. Mario has some very important information that Jabu is pet to Volvagia. However, Mario has not done the well. That is where Rose letter is. Here's what the hell is being disappointed by this big chest only having a frog in it. And this will be 10 skulls for Mario.
Just a stack.
Yeah, just a stick. I am getting a map tracker out because I want to know how many skulls are actually in it. Should be 20, but I want to be certain for that.
I mean, the lens could be Path to Bongo if, like, hovers are in spirit with Vanilla Requiem.
It could be, yes.
Although we'd need Longshot to get there.
Alright, there are
Here's
21 skulls in logic per my tracker, so we're solid on that front. GTG is still path to Phantom Ganon, thanks.
Still missing a path to Twin Rova, or... And we're probably not getting a King Dodongo path given the bomb bag locations.
Yeah. If we do, we've got some... That tells us a bunch of information. And correction, there are 22 skulls in logic. I forgot to mark beans. So 20 skulls is in. Not by a lot, but since we have extremely limited dungeon access, but we do have 20 skulls in logic. So it's that, Adult Lake, Olive Lake, Adult and Child Lake, Domain, Valley, and the Crater Wall? Question mark? I have no idea what that is.
It was a blue air bomb refill. Saw it earlier.
Okay.
Oh, earlier it showed up as a bloopy. And the Crater Wall was a piece of merch.
Crater Wall. Never mind. Right. Thanks. So, yeah, we're running out of logical checks as Mario gets a stick off the scrub by Lake. We've got 20 out of 22 skulls. We have Domain, Lake, and Valley, and I think... No, never mind Domain! Speaking of, well, it's not that.
That might push those further away from Jabu.
Yeah, unless the other copy of that hint is right here, which it is not.
It's the big Bose hint after we already did it.
Brilliant game, thanks. Mario's off to Fortress now. He is running out of checks a lot harder than what the hell's was, so I think there's a decent chance Mario will go for... Mario will definitely go for Hookshot Skip. Hookshotless GTG. Not much else he can do, but he can also actually go past the Wolf Booster with explosives now. I totally missed the DMT hint from what the hell's.
It was Dark in the Woods.
Okay, thank you.
Heart container in the crate. Yeah, it's a small chest there.
Right.
Alright, so Mario's going to set up a Death Warp.
Yep. Magic will be incoming shortly for what the hell's.
We can't rush ice right now.
Not from this direction. They can Frog Warp, but not that way, as OT is Sunsong. And it's not the waterfall, apparently. Lake? 20 skulls? I think that might be it. There we go on the Death Warp. Oh, okay, I forgot. Chickens exist. Lake, 20 skulls, and chickens are the things that are coming to mind.
Oh gosh, chickens.
They do actually have 20 deal. I did pull up a map tracker. It's like 22 skulls in logic right now. It's just barely in with a bottle and the scale.
Yeah, I think they both save warped they've save warped their frog away.
Yep. Yeah, because we're out of logic for the rest of GTG. Fortress is foolish, Domain is foolish, Fire is also foolish, but it can't get there, so it's currently irrelevant. We've seen Market, we've seen other items in CAC, we've done various other things like... And I did in fact mark beans, and considering the number of skulls in logic, it is 22 per Hamza's tracker with the correct logic settings. This is not fun when your options are Chickens, Lake, and 20 skulls.
Especially since Serenade has not shown up.
Yep. I think What the Hells is heading for South Hyrule, but he does not plan to the beans, so neither of them has, so not going to be able to do that yet. Oh yeah, 20 I think is getting last location even harder than Chickens is. 20 and 20 skulls would suck too, because there's not a lot of out-of-logic skulls they can get. HBA is in logic, but it's foolish, so they're not doing it. Also, I realize I think I forgot to mark something on iOS doing the map tracker earlier.
Yeah, it did, and oh, here's a big chest. Big post did happen, and then of course we got a hint about it. There's the hook shot.
There's the hook shot. Bemo's chest. Okay. So that makes sense for GTG Path to Phantom Ganon, but that does not solve our what is our logical explosive seed situation.
The only big chest I saw in the maze was the center chest.
Okay, and never mind. No, I did mark the tracker, right? We are at 22 skulls in logic right now. As far as how the seed's going, it's going. As we get a key on enemy's chest, and another one on the Hammerlock chest. Was there only one key on right side? I missed it.
On the right side maze, yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought, since Mario has 4, and I know he got 1 from lobby and 2 from the end room right there. Yeah, to everyone in chat who's just tuning in, we've got a seed. We've got no sign of logical We've got no sign of our explosives logic. We know where our explosives are. Our bomb bags, our frogs too, the Redux Grotto and Goron City Maze. Center chest. And Hammer's nowhere in sight. Our strength 1 was in DC, behind some variety of explosives or hammer or something. We've got Mario What the Hells is about to get a bomb locked hookshot here, and I think we're all a bit confused as to what the seed wants us to do for logic. Our only remaining in-logic checks are chickens, 20 skulls, 20 out of 22 skulls, and, Link. That's not foolish.
If
Yeah,
not
Din's magic
found.
and lens are also bomb-locked, for what that's worth. Not much. Presently, not much as far as logical progression goes as far as things go, so they can't actually dip Shadow now with that hook shot. There's a variety of stupid going here.
Another big chest.
Okay, Wolfus is
Oh,
BGS.
big word. Yeah, our bomb bags are both out of logic.
Yep. Yeah, we know where our explosives are, we just don't know where the logic for them is. And ice statues are 5th key. Yeah, if we could find a second strength upgrade, that would put our... If we could find an in-logic strength upgrade, that would put our other strength upgrade into logic, and the other strength upgrade would put our explosives into logic. And getting logical explosives gets us logical everything else. Yeah, no, Song Layout does not make it possible for Fox to beat the first logical bomb back, because Sun Song is on all dungeons, and even besides that, Saria Song is on Prelude, we know from a hint, and Saria's Song and Fire Temple is, well, hammerlocked, and by the time we can defire to get Saria's Song, we have a hammer, which gets us access to both of the other bomb bags.
Let's see MrMario cross here.
Might as well. He can do Wasteland, he can buy choose if he wants, I think it's fine. He can get
I
the
got
song
80
a hint.
rupees.
Also, stand up. Yeah, that too.
I'm gonna set up Naked Wasteland, which is what they mean. And by that we mean crossing this without long shot or boots.
Yeah, at this point, these runners have both decided, to heck with logic, we'll just do progression, and we'll find logic eventually.
Oh yeah, we can get Wasteland chest here.
Yep. I mean, Childbridge Evolve doesn't have to be hammer or hovers, it could technically be a vanilla boomerang. It could be the Kokiri sword, it could be, in fairly concerning cases, a long shot, could be something like Iron Boots, it could be a strength upgrade, it could be a gold scale. It could be the first logical strength upgrade on Ring Chest. There's actually quite a lot of different things it could be there. Yeah, if we can find a slingshot somewhere, or the boomerang, either of those things would put Rank Chest in. We currently do not have a logical child projectile. Yeah, the Java path must eventually end in hammer or hovers. It doesn't mean it's directly one of those things.
Well yeah, bomb bag puts it in the logic we choose, but the problem is the bomb bags are out of logic.
Yes, per extensive discussion about why our bomb bags are out of logic and why everything else in the scene is out of logic, apparently. I vote it's 20 skulls for a logic.
Oh, right. Yeah, yep. Still no ZL.
No.
And it could just be out here.
It really could. There's not that many options left for ZL. I can't. Right hand is dead, we know that, right? And One Health is gonna head across the wasteland now. Let's see, the song here is Requiem! Thanks!
So ZL's in the crater, I believe.
Or Burning Cack.
Oh yeah, Burning Cack, forgot that. That's bombs on the arch.
And the hint here is
Another 40 hint.
Alright, so...
Alright, time for a snooze.
Time for a sample. Also, happy 1 hour, everyone! It's been a confusing hour.
Yeah, I mean, everything's wildly out of logic.
Yep! And yeah, let's give our runners a shout out. Mr. Mario and What the Hell's Happened. Shout outs to my co-com VXR, Zero Trackers, Carliana, and Ginger Sunny, and to our back-end volunteers, early back-end volunteers, Soulblade and Pix, being the race streamer and race monitor, respectively. I'm gonna put a series of emotes in chats to keep summing up my current situation. Yeah, our list of in-logic items is bow, scale, and... yeah,
Rudo's
letter. Rudo's letter is actually part of why this is 20 out of 22 skulls and not 20 out of 21 skulls, by the way. The Fountain Tree skull is one of the 22.
Oh yeah, there's 2 bottles.
Yeah, both bottles are in, for what that's worth. The good thing, at least, about Requiem being vanilla is they don't have to hike all the way back here. That would have been annoying, because they don't have furrows. And now, this is a J-Bone seed. Jay apparently had a bone to pick with these guys. Cause he rolled a logical disaster. It's been the worst to play so far, admittedly. They've got a decent amount of items for an hour in, but it's definitely not great. We were discussing how long this seed might run earlier, and Jay said that his last 4 seeds were S5 were all sub 2.
This is very much not sub-2ing.
No. We have way too many dungeons to do it an hour in. I think Jay cursed that one when he said that all his other S5 seeds have sub 2'd. And alright, Double Forest. Time for the Floor Master going down here for Mario. Giving us a small chest. So... Chickens and Lake. Where do you think our logic has gone off to?
I'm gonna say chickens just for the giggles.
Same. To be specific, our lake checks are both fishings, letter spot, and lamp roof. Domain is foolish. We are not doing that. Otherwise, that would be the other place they could go to check for things. Yeah, we have a grand sum of 6 checks in logic chickens, 20 out of 22 skulls, and 4 checks in lake. It could absolutely be on fishing. They do have a scale in logic to buy beans to access fishing in lab roof. As adults. They also have child fishing.
Mario skipping a key?
Mario? Hello? He can't do 3-key forest, he doesn't have hovers. Okay, that is gonna be a couple of minute time loss here for Mario. As he also doesn't have a scarecrow to help him bail out, so he could get there with no, a scarecrow wouldn't help. Never mind, I'm scared of raining it still. He also doesn't have a scarecrow if he even wanted to 3-key forest, which he can't. I think Mario just autopiloted past that key there. Whoopsies! Yeah, hopefully Mario gets key locked sooner rather than later, because it's a hike back to the courtyard and then a hike back to wherever he gets key locked out of. That puts Mario what the hell's heading for us. He got in here a couple minutes behind Mario, but Mario spending this time is gonna get key locked out eventually by that small key he skipped, and it'll put him behind. He does still have a knowledge advantage. He does know Jabu's path to Volvagia, which is pretty big information right now, considering that Jabu is a stone, and I'm not sure what the hell is going there otherwise, so if the slingshot is the next progression, what the hells will probably get there soonish, just because where else is he going?
Okay, I think he may have just remembered.
Yep. Yeah, this looks like Mario remembering and backtracking. Feels bad. Yeah, and Mario is also a couple checks behind as well, so truly to say who's actually ahead, but this does feel a bit bad for Mario. Whoopsies, we've all been there. It just doesn't mean it feels good. Alright, here's the boss key. What the hell's in the meantime is on beepity beep mode. Not in super real danger of dying, does have double defense, and is also what the hell's. But I was hoping for a heart drop there, no luck.
Maybe arrows too, down to 2.
Yeah, that would help. Very nice quick kills of these bubbles. At least get some nuts for his trouble there. I'm not saying him that real not saying in chat. I'm not sure if he's also what the hell's was meant as a good thing or a bad thing. Mostly it's a good thing. These two guys are both pretty darn good at the game. They are in Losers Round 8 for a reason. What the hell's is the defending Season 4 champion, has also won a couple of the Speed Gaming Live tournaments, and both for Seasons 1 and 2 of the Random Settings League. Has also come runner-up in Seasons 1 and 2, I think was 4th place in Season 3, and is just an excellent track record overall. Mario's not shabby either, has faced off against what the hell several times in later rounds of various tournaments, including the finals of RSL Season 1 that I can recall clearly. Also in SGL brackets, highly skilled brackets of co-op, both highly skilled runners all around, and this has been a good match so far.
That's what
the
he
best
has.
runners in Randomizer, we should also not forget that Mario is the number 3 seed and What the Hell's the number 6 seed for reasons. They are both very, very good.
One arrow left. Well, at least the room in the blue Poe has arrow refills. Yeah, he's gonna have to come back to red Poe later.
Yeah. Feels bad, though. Also gets a heart refill. So yeah, a bit of a time loss here for Mario. For What the Hell, so Mario pulling ahead a little again. Then there's an arrow drop.
So far, nothing of significance in Forest.
Not at all. I've been more talking about health and their previous performance in your 30s and everything than this turmoil as a whole, because there's been nothing in it. Yeah. Red food trolling mark. What the hell is? There we go.
Oh, hey, the 30 arrow drop.
Oh, nice.
Or he's just gonna walk right past it. Oh, there we go. Oh, here's a big chest. Not to just be like Stone of Agony.
Well, verdict is fires! Which, it's not the Stone of Agony, but it's not much better when we already have Dins and Magic. It exists and is functionally pretty much useless. Well, logically useless, functionally pretty useless, unless Shadow Trial 2 somehow locking a record long shot, the odds of which are pretty bad. Yeah, it's true. Arrows are more useful than ice arrows. It's not saying but it is more useful. Oh, now that is a thought, Shannock. Long shot and Shadow Tron 2 for strength 3 and morph to get lights on OGC. That would be fun. Riddle's letter was in the well. Not bomb locked, not ZL locked. And not key locked as well. Hero Shield was key locked, but that is logically irrelevant to the logic discussion. It just is. Yeah, Riddles is why it is a 20 out of 22 skull situation right now, and not a 20 out of 21. The Fountain Tree skull is the 22nd skull in logic. And, well, once we find a child projectile, rank chest will be in. Where our child projectile is, who knows?
Nice one cycle.
Very nice, and that'll be the light medallion for Maru. Finally a second medallion, an hour and 16 minutes in. And that is a slingshot!
That is wildly out of line.
That is hilariously far out of logic. Because both our hookshot and our strength upgrade are entirely not in. Yeah, Mario will get to Jabu eventually, but I think you like a little bit more than just that to do, because it's one check. And like, maybe check-ins like this, not that much available. Well, he can do well as well as Plant, to be fair, which he knows has at least some things in logic and a bunch more out of logic. First off, though, it does look like this is going to be the Crater Song, which is big because we should see if this is ZL or if the odds have turned out terrible and ZL's on Burning Cat.
Well, at first he's gonna kill a Skull Kid.
Oh yeah,
I guess he wants to buy a Goron tunic.
Makes sense. They only have 5 hearts. Alright, he only has 5 hearts, but what the hell's a 7? 7's about enough for fighters. 5, not quite as much. You can use Bottle and Fairies, but having a tunic is just nicer for the safety. Skull gets pretty quick to kill with BGS, so that's not too bad. Alright, Goron. Phantom Cannon's down. Here's the Goron tunic for Mario, who's also going to buy some bombs. I think what the hells might end up coming Jabu soon, just for a sheer lack of things to do.
There's
and
the
there it is. Alright. So our remaining songs that we haven't seen are Flare, Serenade, and Prelude, all of which are nice to have but not required for anything. Smart play from What the Hells to check the Deku hints, because we might not otherwise see them for a while. Thanks for the other copy of the post-end game.
The Burning Cack is either Bolero, Serenade, or Prelude. None of them are helpful.
Nope. Not at all. Same goes for Ice and Composer Grave. And Lake Hylia is...
Lake. Oh, there's the logic.
King Dodongo. Alright, that confirms that Lake is either a hammer or the logical strength upgrade. Alrighty, thanks, game. Thanks.
And that would make sense if it's hammer, because that locks all 3 bomb bags.
Yeah, it does. The strength upgrade also locks all 3 bomb bags,
So no path to Twin Rova exists, although they do have the mirror shield.
We have Mirror Shield. We know of at least one strength, possibly two, depending what exactly that path and lake is.
Well,
Oh,
Path
die
Evolve and
laughing.
Jabu could be hovers.
It could be. It could actually be the first logical slingshot in Lake, technically, for rank chest.
Right.
It could be the boomerang for rank chest. Iron Boots currently are logically give us nothing new, so it won't be that. Oh, it could be Gold Scale in Lake for the giggles. There's a couple silly things available, but it's most likely just Hammer or Strength for Path to Lake, Path and Lake. You know it's not a bomb bag. That was not a shadow dip for what the hell's. Gonna get the song here instead. Considering we already have a wallet and water's a stone, it would be incredibly unlikely. A shirt would not be useful to them. We already have a wallet, and Zora Tunic is not helpful at this point. Thanks for the vote, game. Good to know. Considering their first blow was the first thing they got in the seed about a minute or so in on Talon's Chicken, that's not helpful. And there's Serenade. That was nice.
That'll help us get to Lake faster.
Very much so, and it does look like this might be a shadow dip now for what the hell as he plays Nocturne. Makes sense, you might as well take a dip in, see what you find. Mario heading back here, this time with ZL to get the item. And hey, there's a green rupee.
Oh, this might be a well play.
Makes sense. Not that much left for Mario. Nothing in the map chest of shadow.
Alright, nothing early on Shadow other than Smoke Key.
Nope, no vanilla hovers. Alright, and Mario, what the hell's immediately playing Serenade? He does not have it set, but this will be a safe quit opportunity if nothing else. And yeah. Yeah, Serenade is the shortest warp song in terms of notes he has, so and your time saves. Well, time for Mario. We'll see what the hell's Go Child and see where he goes next. With his lake path, he will definitely go lake here. I hope he checks Jabu, though we don't know. We don't know where the other copy of the Jabu path is either. I hope for what the hell's sake it's at Lake Lab or somewhere equally accessible, because otherwise that could be an issue for him. And we're running out of accessible hint stones. Domain and Fountain, not super helpful for what the hell's. It's already done Deku, back leg would be kind of bleh. Yeah. Yeah, Rangan Lake would be great for what the hell. Slingshot wouldn't be bad either, because he would know that there's not much that Slingshot locks. He is currently going to... where is what the hell's going, actually? I'm not sure.
You know, considering that Goron cities we have to go on, we haven't found anything other than that bomb bag as of now, that could very well be the path. Which would mean Lab would have to have Strength 2.
Mm-hmm.
Or lead to Strength 2.
Yeah, the what the hells cannot do Darunia, neither of them can. Sorry, Sonya's behind that hammer. Why does what the hells need saving? So, Mario has found a very important hint that what the hells does not have. Mario knows from the Hyrule Castle 2 Hindstone that Stone Jabu is path to Volvagia, which is looking very likely to be a hammer or hover boots at this point. And it is Stone Jabu, so if what the hells doesn't get the hint, we're not sure when he is going there. Goron City Pot here, which is not in logic at the moment now. Well, we know it should probably be in. Air explosives should probably be in logic now with a path, but
Based on what we have, it isn't. I'm gonna do the 2 setup.
I mean, why not, I guess? Might save a little time, I'm not even sure. And that's nothing. Okay, as we get our last bow off the chest by Dead Hand. So, it's looking likely that our first... Oh, that's the thing, is, Hammer or the first logical strength would unlock both bomb bags at the same time, because you can get the bomb bag in DC with just a hammer, I'm pretty sure. Hope it's just you don't actually need a strength or explosives for.
Water spot didn't look important to me.
What the hells would have gotten if it was? If it was, brain words. Oh, I know, strength only likes the Grunt City base bomb bag. I'm scatterbraining. Thank you. That's me having a brain day. Never mind, yeah. Hammer unlocks both its strength one, it only unlocks the Ground City one because the Reded Greta one is locked behind hammer explosives directly. That's scatterbraining things. Yeah, I hope what the hell's go with Jabu from Lake. I don't know if he will, but I hope he does. I hope he does. Okay, nice quick fish catch. Yeah, with Foolish Domain, what the hell might not want to go Jabu is the concern. It might not even be rank chest, to be honest. They might need to find a boomerang.
Oh, there it is.
About that, never mind. Alright, that's a ring. And with this angle, I think, what the hell's it? I'll just play a Jabu.
Yeah, the whole thing's gonna be available.
I mean, he did just find a boomerang path to King Dodongo, and he knows his hammer restraint gets him his logical bomb back. He might as well go do it. That is a very convenient boomerang for what the hells. Yeah, Jabu should have Hammer or Strength 1, which will then hopefully put everything back in. Well, it should put everything back in. Yeah, the paths in this seed are pretty atrociously confusing and bad. Yeah, we'll actually get a Jabu path be right here by King Zora. Nope, fire's still foolish. Thanks. Thanks. Rain time for Mario, except for it's dusk for Mario. So fun fact: if you go to the fishing game as it's during dusk, as we find the other Goron City path to Gomahin, if you go there to go fishing right at dusk, the fish go into a bit of a frenzy, and it is not fun to fish when to go for the game when the fish have gone crazy. So Mario waiting just a little bit for time of day there. Good knowledge to avoid the fish frenzy while fishing. Rang for Mario. And at this point, they're pretty well tied. The information advantage, not really a thing anymore for Mario since What the Hells is now in here. That boomerang definitely helping out What the Hells, and they've got all the same items pretty much.
I'm just gonna set up here.
I'm sure What the Hells did that earlier as well, so it's fine. But yeah, they've got all the same items, they've done most of the same checks. They each have one of the path hints that gets them into Jabu. So it works out that each of them missed the other. Because both the Jabu and Lake Hylia hints basically send you to, well, Jabu. If Rang just has something do you bail? What the Hells does not bail? His Rang is... Oh, that's a good question actually, no, because the Rang is the path. His Rang currently lacks all of Jabu because they have no other logical projectiles as child. That's an interesting question actually.
Yeah, it means Boomerang locks all the slingshots somehow.
Which,
yeah, he's
to
going
be fair,
straight
one
for
of the
Manifest.
slingshots is on Phantom Ganon, so that's something to... And Phantom Ganon is locked behind the whole explosives shenanigans out the wazoo, I think.
Yeah, you do all three at least, and if you find nothing, of course you go to Baronade. But if you do find something, yeah, it's Baronade. That's the big question. Well, here's a big chest.
And their strength 1,
Right,
logic
2,
3.
logical strength 1. Everything's back in logic.
Alright, we found logic, everyone. You still
So that
do the
means
other two checks because you're right here anyway.
So if Hammer's bomb locked, that means the bomb bag in Goron City can be pathed.
Which would make sense. We haven't seen anything else in Goron City.
But everything apparently is bomb locked in this seed.
Apparently so. It's more like what isn't. What's not bomb locked? Bow, bottle, letter, and that's about it functionally. Plus a couple
Boomerang is
songs.
strength 2.
Yeah, I guess. We finally found logic, an hour and 33 minutes in. Yeah, Hammer's not in Jabu, it's gonna be either Strength 2 or Bomb Locked. Oh hi, another big chest, which is... the Goron Tunic.
Which is not logically relevant because we have a bullet.
Yep, thanks for the Tunic game. Also gonna do Child Spirit here for What the Hells, this makes a lot of sense. Decent chance there's a key here, you're probably not coming back Child for a bit until you find that Kokiri sword. Adult Spirit's now on your radar, this is a good play. Battle Spirit's clearable now with Strength 2, Hookshot, ZL explosives, and the Fire Source and Mirror Shield, so that's probably Fire then Spirit maybe, or Spirit then Fire. It doesn't really matter either way. That will be the next thing to do. The Saria song doesn't actually do anything in Vanilla Spirit. It does matter in and it doesn't actually matter in MQ Spirit either, because Saria song is the only song that isn't recorded for the Symphony of Master Quest Spirit Temple. Oh yeah, and they also can't do fire without a hammer. Good point, thank you. Hammer is somewhere.
One of 4 items we're still looking for.
Yep, we need a hammer, we need a Kokiri sword, we need hover boots, and we need light. That is the boss key.
Requiem is required, was hard required.
Yeah, DC Path to Bongo for strength or for lens. The strength at this point would make sense, considering strength 2 apparently locks all bomb bags per the hints. Thanks, game. Jabu's Path to Vol for strength 1. It looks like Lake Hyli's Path to King Dodongo for a boomerang as our first child projectile to go to Jabu Path to Volvaji to get logical strength 1, to go to DC Path to Bongo for logical strength 2, to go to Goron City Path to Goma for your first logical bomb bag, to then go do the C, to then go get your GTG Path to Phantom Ganon for your hookshot, to then go, well, do the C, because logic! Just all each light path hints just chaining together into one long chain of how to get your first bomb bag. Thanks for the seed, Javon.
Yeah, both are skipping Baronade, which makes sense.
Oh hey, there's the other fortress hint.
Guess he was just wasting time a day because we do not have Sun Song. I guess that's on OT.
Yep. We did get a Path to King Dodongo hint. It's the boomerang to chain into everything else, apparently. This one really we don't have a path hint for, though not that surprising considering Hookshot, both strengths, and bomb bag were all directly path. For the other paths, and the lens also turned up in a path location. The lens might honestly be path as well for Bongo if hover boots are in Spirit or behind Spirit. In Spirit, because nothing's really behind Spirit besides Burning Cat, which is just a warp song. And that would also mean that Longshot shows up somewhere, because we don't currently have logical Wasteland Crossing. They care all that much. Though that does make me wonder, where is our logic for Wasteland Crossing? We don't have Longshot, we don't have hovers, we don't have that much in logic overall.
Yeah.
Because you've already seen all of Forest, Spirit's not in, we've seen most of GTG. Fire is foolish, we've seen what little we can do in Shadow, we can't get into water, we've seen everything but Baronade and Jabu. There are some things in GTG left, but Ice Cavern is an option, yeah. I mean, our logical Wastelands Crossing gotta be somewhere, but there's a decent chance it's Longshot, and they don't really want the Longshot at this point. So just gonna leave that for the moment, but that is something to remember and to note for later potentially, is that we are lacking a logical Wasteland Crossing method. Might be useful if we could find hovers later. If Longshot shows up here in Spirit, then we know there's only a handful of spots hovers could be. Requiem was vanilla Futon is the point here for Wasteland Crossing, is you need longshot or hovers to logically cross the wasteland. And there's a small key. Yeah, GTG Center Chest could be it. That's assuming, since it was big, that assumes that either iron boots are available or there's not a key in the toilet, because toilet is not in right now. We don't have irons. Yes, we do finally have logical bombs. We got ourselves this logical strength 1 out of Jabu behind Boomerang on Child Fishing. Udon, how do they cross? By walking? You only logically need longshot or hovers to cross the wasteland. There are an assortment of ways to get across. Most commonly we just see a backwalk, I think is one or 2 other methods. Every single top 64 runner, and I'm pretty sure I think all Challenge Cup runners as well know how to do wasteland, reverse wasteland, and also forward wasteland without longshot or hovers. Oh, the bridge? They started with the Kona song.
Or I was in the windmill.
Oh yeah, no, they start with the storms, opponents in the windmill. Yeah. Okay, map just has a key, makes sense. We only saw boulders had 1 key, and we haven't seen any others, so it makes sense that map would have another. That is key 2. Statue hand is key number 4. Uton, get some sleep. You're fine. Get some sleep, man. And yeah, that is our current path list. GTHG is Path to Phantom Ganon for the first hookshot. DC is Path to Bongo for strength, or definitely for strength 2, possibly for a lens. Goron C is Path to Goma for our first logical bomb bag, apparently. Jabu's Path to Vivaji for logical strength 1, and Lake Hylia is Path to King Dodongo for the boomerang.
We have a big chest here.
We do. Add ourselves our third bottle. With no real use, and another key. They are missing 1 bottle for 1%. I've got 4 out of 5 keys for Spirit. The 5th will be Mirror Shield Chest, Invisible Chest, there's 4 Armos. Or Sunblock, because what the hell didn't do that? Armors. And invisible chests are a heart container.
That looks big. Yeah. Tell from that bonk.
There's a
Okay, so
where's hovers?
So hover boots are a logical crossing.
Yes, they are. Quite possibly in GTG at this rate. GTG, Ice, a couple checks left in GTG. We have Ice Cavern, we have chickens, we have Adult Lake. It could be Baronade.
It's chickens or Baronade. We're gonna be here for a while.
Oh, we will. Yeah, their options, all the options for hovers kinda suck, but these guys should be able to know logic well enough to know that their hovers can only be in a handful of places with that long shot placement. Oh yeah, and 20 skulls, which at least is significantly less terrible now. Graveyard we've seen everything in now. Didn't catch what the hell's found the last key, I think it's Sunblock. 40 skulls is hinted. Yeah, Mario checked all of well, it had the last bow in it, and that was about it. Hovers could be labbers, nothing against that. Hovers have to be available before Spirit Temple, which is not a great deal of checks at this point. I don't think hovers have to be hookshot locked, because I don't think hovers opened up anything before hookshot, Neil. Because hovers before explosives basically would have gotten us ZL, which got us not much. No, if you could, even if you could get hovers before hookshot, then the hook and spirit could not be your first hookshot, for a variety of reasons, including just the placement of the strength upgrade. There were no keys on Child Side. Requiem and our first projectile, logical child projectile, is the boomerang. That might be getting things a little screwy. Oh, that's a point. No, those are hook locked. Right, and the hook is past the Phantom Cannon. Thought actually, yeah. Yeah, never mind, you're right, chat, thank you. So, yeah. Hovers are hookshot locked, then, which, GTG seems to be about the only place that's hookshot locked that's in Logic right now. Because Chickens and 20 aren't, Ice Cavern isn't either, and somewhere else is just a catch-all to cover anything I forgot pretty much is what because I put up a poll for where it is. Yeah, CL is... Oh, okay, CL is hook locked, right, true. Shoot the Sun is long shot locked, so that would be interesting. Which, long shot is after hovers. Yeah, no, Chad is correct. Yeah, hovers should be hookshot locked because otherwise you could get because GTG is path to Phantom Cannon for the first hookshot. Fourth is not long shot locked in any fashion, and if hovers were just available without hookshot, then you could get the long shot from Spirit since you have Wasteland Crossing with hovers and Eponas, you have a bow or explosives to again do spirit. Neither of the strengths are hookshot lock or hookshot lock, and you can't get up to the invisible chest as such. Neil, in the key on the inside, the longshot was invisible chest, which is behind 4 keys, and there are 4 keys, not hookshot. Only the 5th key. Statue hand can be the 5th key. Is it a logical 5th key? Because the others were boulders, maps, some child climb, and some lock. We have seen Tech Grotto. It's a heart piece. As we see, a red rupee for what the hells. The DC path to Shadow, as far as we can tell, is for the strength upgrade. Strength and DC looking to be logical strength 2 to get first explosives, wave path to Goma in the Goron City maze to, well, do the seed, honestly.
Based on these paths, what we're missing, these 3 items we're missing, well, actually, over here, sword and hammer, those can be basically just about anywhere.
Yep.
Of course, hover is still is a little more restricted.
Yeah, and a point also that Lens can't be path to Bongo because Lens only allows waste and crossing just behind hovers, and we have everything else for shadows. So yeah, it is strength confirmed for path and DC to Bongo, which is absolutely not surprising at this point. It just confirms that's our first bomb bag in Goron City, which, yeah, thanks to the Double Magic game. Thanks. Brilliant. Mario does not have an info advantage on what the hells. They are tied on info and what the hells is slightly ahead on progression. So yeah, thanks for the magic game. Doesn't really do anything at all for our logic, because magic does not help our explosive anything. Oh, okay, it does tell us that... Oh, okay, yeah. Our other magic was bomb lock, so that doesn't say much of anything anyway, so...
There's a heart. Yeah, this might be going back to GTG, so they might just high five there.
I think so.
It gets annoying when the bridge is fully repaired.
Hey, Artificial Red, welcome in with raiding the party. Mate, thanks to the raid. Welcome into... We finally figured out our logic, mostly. This just was bomb locked to heck, and it took us an hour and a half to find the logic. Oh, they've done that. Now we're just on a search for hover boots, which is the other part of the logic we haven't yet quite pieced together. It's got to be hookshot locked, is the extremely short version, and this is about the only hookshot locked place that's actually in logic for hovers right now, so here we are. This is, in fact, What the Hell's third trip to GTG, Mario's second. Okay, that is true. Ice Cameron's also, yeah, because Zeal has to be hook locked, and Zeal locks ice logically, so ice can also have hovers. It's pure ice, and that's not exactly an inspiring amount of logic to be had, as we find a Zora tunic. Okay, game. What that's worth. Three keys in like room? I couldn't tell.
Yes, Zora tunic.
Yeah, so that is 8 keys out of 9 found in GTG per my count. I am not sure if the 9th is in the maze or in the toilet, but that is something to keep in mind for the center chest, which you
Pretty sure it's in the maze. So that's probably what our big chest is. So that big chest is probably what the logic was pointing to.
Yeah. And I might have just miscounted keys, to be honest. Oh yeah, there it is, left third. It's left second, can't count.
I'm really hoping this isn't that other pair of boots that we really don't want to see.
Other pair of boots, I will die laughing. And it's neither of those things. Okay.
What else is left?
Ice Cavern.
Oh yeah, Ice is.
Ice is ZL locked, and ZL is hookshot or hovers locked. But if hovers are in ice, then it has to be hook.
Okay.
Alright, shoot the sun. It is a bloopy. We have seen Valley. Nothing. Yeah, Chickens is looking like a seriously good idea. Mario is playing Nocturne, gonna dip Shadow now. We have not seen King Zora. And... what the hell, Safe's going back to... here? Where is he going? Not sure what this does versus going back to Lake. Oh, What the Hell's hasn't done Valley, right? That's why he's here. Also, yeah, the main's foolish, so King Zora's not gonna have her hover boots today. And this is mini-event. Okay, this is most likely an ice play for What the Hell's.
You know, if we have to go into Water Temple for something, this is going to be a World Tour seed.
This really is. Because we had to go to All for Leather, we had to go to GTG for a hookshot, we are currently going ice for hover boots. And if it's seriously a pair of vanilla iron boots, I'm gonna be very concerned. Because there's a really solid chance it's vanilla irons at the rate we're going. They don't have irons right now, but they might find irons in Ice Cavern. That's where they are in vanilla, after all. The vanilla location of an item does not actually impact where it can be placed, but it would be funny if it is. In the meantime, though, happy 2 hours, everyone!
Happy in quotation marks at the rate we're going.
Happy for us, maybe not so much for the runners. Shoutouts to our runners, Mr. Mario and What the Hell's Happened. Give these guys both a follow. Great runners, some of the best in the randomizer. Good fun to watch. And that's us, Night Coke on VXR, to our trackers, Caroliana and Ginger Sunny, and to our restreamer, Soulblade, and our monitor picks. Two hours in, we're seeing ice from both runners. Jay commented earlier when you were discussing worries about how long this seed would run that all of his previous S5 seeds, all 4 of them, sub-2'd. Yeah, about that, Jay. About that.
I don't think this is going to sub 3 at the rate we're going.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure, although
Unless everything else is just on the way after hover boots.
I mean, they might be. There's only so many checks left in the game. And these guys can full clear the season at a pretty decent rate. Mario's going here before Adult Lake. There's
that's the other job we went.
Thanks, game. Thanks.
I have no idea what that is. Still no idea what that was.
Cat says it looks green. Oh, there's not that much green things left that we could find.
Well, there are a bunch of green rupees at the bottom.
Oh, that's true.
Only thing I can think of would be gold scale, and that would be an interesting one if it is.
Yeah, gold scale there would be pretty stupid. We've already seen the single green rupee. We've already seen furores. There's not that many green things in OoTR.
Another look.
I thought I saw something yellow, but that might have been a different item down there. There are a whopping 19 freestanding rupees down there. We found this out for sure by Dinner Rupee Mania, which is now a setting in OoTR. You can shuffle all the freestanding rupees and recovery hearts in the game.
Okay, here's a big chest.
And
Oh,
no! Boy. Water temple, anyone? It won't be Sunsong Grave hover since Longshot is the hover's locked, but that could be.
We have very much entered. Oh no.
Oh yeah, very much.
That's 20 skulls. Path to Goma is likely just the bomb bag. Everything's bomb locked in the seed. So the Cookie Sword can be out anywhere. Or it just locks all 3 slingshots. It very much could, and that could be why.
I mean, we know that Boomerang is path to... Because we know that Boomerang was path to King Dodongo, and the Strength 1 was on Rang Chest, so it would have to be the first projectile as the Boomerang. Yes, there is a Slingshot on Phantom Cannon, but that is Bomb Locked, which is Boomerang Locked. Oh, we did have a Strength 2 in... We did have Slingshot on Phantom Cannon, which is Hookshot Locked, which is Bomb Locked, which is Strength 2 locked, which is Strength 1 locked, which is Boomerang locked, which is...
Boomerang just locks the entire seed. Oh, another big one.
And the
Hey, there's the Kokiri Sword.
So Deku might be the better source
yes.
for that. Gonna do Deku then Morgan when it comes to that. DFJ saying, "Hey, nice seed. You cursed it by saying that all your other S5 seeds sub-tuned." His response was, "Randobot did it." Not wrong, to be fair. Randobot is technically the one who rolls all seeds. We just tell Randobot to roll a seed, and
it brings out things like this.
Yes, it does. And yeah, we are down to hammer and lights missing now. More or less.
Yeah, just looking for hammer and hover boots. We know hover boots have to be locked behind either iron boots or Kokiri Sword. That hammer can be just about anywhere.
Yep.
Yeah, it has to be bomb locked, but that doesn't tell us anything.
Oh,
wait,
whatever this is, Mario's going for it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he couldn't see
It
it.
might have been a bloopy.
Okay, it's always good to check. You don't want to leave it behind and then lose the race to it, because we've seen races where people lose to misidentifying that item before.
And both these
And
runners
other race
happen to
settings.
both of these guys.
Yeah.
Oh, big chest here.
Ooh, the map chest is...
Oh, now there's Slingshot.
Thanks. That is very... Oh, that is... That's bomb locked, and a few other. That's the locked. That's not in logic.
Wonder how many years this would be if we had a spoiler log for this.
Right.
Another big one.
And there's a bottle percent.
Absolutely nothing in this room.
Nope.
Not here.
Nope. But Hell's excellent casting through the web without burning it, swimming around in the water for a couple seconds to avoid have net zero on the time loss. That is technically illegal to clip through the web, but because it does just sometimes happen by accident, like what the Hells did just there, it's fine if he just takes a second or two, which he did. Swim around in a circle for a second, and that's fine. Just to clarify. And he was also in the process of burning the web, and he just kind of fell through it without it actually despawning. Alright, that's the bottle percent for Mario. And where'd this go? My hair for us. Hey,
Not hover boots.
So, water temple!
Or toilet.
Or the toilet. Our options are fun, eh?
Is this chickens?
This might be chickens. It cannot be 20. It might be DMC Fairy or DMT Fairy. Oh, DMC Fairy requires my hammer, but DMT Fairy is a possibility. Because DMT Fairy is ZL lock, which is actually a lot, which is fun. There's also the ZL lock checks in the well, which you know is going for here. 20 skulls makes sense. Is light arrows. All right.
Okay, very good to see that. All right, so just hammer hovers now. All right, going back to the well.
Makes sense. This should be fairly quick. At least he's starting to see it before ZL lock checks and nose to check. So what the hell is going to find 4% as Mario beats up Goma. Later is around 20 skulls, Tadicus. Mario should get them either before, soon after, or soon after Shadow, I expect, so this won't be an issue for him.
Oh yeah, hammer can't be on chickens because that would invalidate the logic. Or no, that could still be on chickens. No,
No, that would mean
no, that would invalidate. That would invalidate everything. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so chickens are good.
Yep. Can't be hovers, can't be hammered, can't lock either hovers or hammer at this point. Hammer can be in water. Hovers are looking likely to be in water. I think this is a Darunia check for Mario and a pot as well.
Yeah, this is a ZL check.
It is. What the hell is this doing? Heroic Castle Fairy. What the hell is it in? Really interesting. Oh no, they can't do the Darunia. It's.
Oh right,
Darunia.
that's hammerlocked.
Whoops!
So that can't have anything either.
No wonder that. Dude, no wonder what the hell did do that, because you can't. And the pot is not CL locked. It's bomb locked, but it's not CL locked.
Because we do have dins.
And that. Still, at least from Mario's perspective, this could still be a light sin. It's not a bad play to make. Alright, prelude for what the hell's... I fully expect him to go Water Temple at this point, because, where else do you go?
No, the hammer cannot, fire's foolish.
Vanilla Hammer is just also highly unlikely in Randomizer because there's very often at least one key in that basement loop behind the hammer. Yeah, Guppy, they're pretty died at this point. But the hell's just slightly ahead, going back adults, but Mario's right behind. There is technically a difference of 20 skulls, but that's not much. Mario will probably lose a smidge of time doing at a lake, which we know has double magic and not much else. Oh, it could be the land dive, but... Len's game is hinted to be dead.
Just got caught in the gate.
Mario might be doing field, yeah. Not sure yet.
We saw Tektites, sure.
We did, I just don't think Mario's peaked it. Not sure why he's backwalking instead of opponents, but yeah, I mean, I guess might just take a little time. Just getting on opponent takes a bit.
Back wall is small. Yeah, Skullman's is dead.
Take a note of water keys. And there's Serenade for Mario. So, AD Sun Song is to get our first key off the map chest. Does Sun Song Grave cannot have my hover boots, it can have the hammer. We have had a Fatable Vaju, but it's the boomerang for bombs for everything in the scene, so that doesn't tell us anything useful. That's our second key.
2 items already. Compass and cracked wall.
Mm-hmm.
So the hovers, if they're here, they're deep.
If they're here, they're on Darklink or River Chest.
Because it cannot be boss key chest. Yeah, I think I was just going to go straight there.
Mm-hmm. Well, he hasn't seen Compass yet, but yeah.
So he is going to do something. So Mr. Mario can just go straight over.
Order key logic is straightforward. You need Darklink and River Chest are 5 key locked. Boss key chest is 5 key locked. Everything else is pretty much available with no extra, with just the items you need to get there. And with 6 keys and 6 keys total between Darklink River and boss key chest, since they can only have 1 key total between them and with the boss key, so there is always at least 1 item there. Quite likely 2. So having already seen 2 items, the other 2... Let's see, so torches, central pillar, dragon should all be keys. No, yeah, bow target, central pillar, and dragon should all be keys, and then boss key, the last small key, and the last 2 items are between Morpha and the boss key chest and the Darklink and River. Yeah. That's the way to put it. Your easiest way to remember is that 99% of the time there'll be 2 locked items and 2 unlocked items. Pretty much. Like, water key logic seems intimidating, but it's fairly straightforward once you actually look at it. It's nice jump through what the hells. Alright, who's going for boss key chest, which is vanilla. It really doesn't.
And he is going to have to pick up 2 more small keys to get to the Darklink loop.
Mm-hmm. So he'll have to do Central Pillar and Dragon the vanilla way, because he can't get bow target without long shot or... Well, no, he can't get bow target, and logically he can't without long shot or hovers, but practically he's fine, and I just can't. Yeah, what the hell, skip boss key? Now that's a thought in and of itself. You logically need long shot or hovers to get the bow target check, which is one of our 5 keys required to get here. Don't tell me hovers are on Baronator's toilet, because actually, with this key layout, there might not be hovers back here. I'm sure there can be, bow target being one of the 5 keys needs to get here. Actually, yeah, Baronade wouldn't be a logical place for the hovers either due to some previously discussed logic, but DMT Fairy could be it. Okay, small chest on Darklink, yeah.
The river chest
because,
is
yeah.
I believe Morpha does Morpha have to have a key, or is that the last item?
Morpha could be last key or the last item. We do have 5 keys. We do know where 5 of the keys are that aren't key locked. One of them is Longshot or Hovers locked though, so this can't be it.
And yeah, the hammer could just be in shadow, but really, we're kind of running out of things total,
We
so
really are.
that's
I'm joking.
small item. It is not here.
It is not here, and I was correct about bow target logic. Yay. Because to be able to get over to the bow target, that is indeed a key as expected. To be able to get over to the bow target, you need longshot or hovers to get across the gap. Due to the, well, architecture of Water Temple. And since you don't have longshots out of logic behind hovers, and hovers are who knows where, that fifth key is out of logic. It's Sunsong on AD stuff, which could be Hammer, it's about the there. Hammer, or I guess Strength would be Hammer. Alright, what else should peak compass here and then get out of here? You can go around to compass and then get out of here, and then go get Moss can get meet Morph and get out.
So I think we pretty much just last location toilet.
I think we have. It's that, or it could technically be DMT Fairy that is ZL locked.
Oh gosh, that's been available for a while.
It's been there for a long time, and what the hell's has decided to heck with Morpha, I'm out of here. Also a fair play. Yeah, what the hell's on River before Compass gambling that one of the guys behind Dark Link would be it, which it wasn't.
Random Jabu cannot be hovers. Could be Hammer though.
So, to repeat why chickens and Baronade cannot be our hover boots. We have a GTG path to Phantom Ganon for our first hookshot on the B-Moose chest. The long shot is in Spirit Temple on the one of the invisible chests. This is Fire Lock and ZL Lock, but this is Fire Locked and Strength 2 lock, but is not actually ZL lock or hookshot lock. The hookshot and Spirit in GTG can only be pathed if Phantom Ganon is to Phantom Ganon if it locks if the other hookshot is unavailable. And so that means that the Spirit one has to be locked behind it.
Wait, if Baronade can't have Hammer then?
No.
Or... Because if it can't, then AD's dead.
Oh wait, no, Baronade can't have Hammer because that would invalidate the bomb's path to Goma, right?
Alright, so yeah, AD is dead.
Yeah. And it's not that. Back to GTG.
Oh dear, this seed. Yeah, Hammer's most likely in Shadow at this point.
I think Adelphos has to be. I'm not sure what's left in the game.
Basically 100%, or basically 100% in seed.
We really are. We really, really are 100% in this seed. And what the hell is making 4 trips to GTG today?
Well, you have to be... Or no.
No, Hammer can't be an AD.
Yeah, that could. But it can't be Baronade.
Yeah, because Hammer cannot be on Baronade because we do have a bomb bag path to Goma in Goron City. The only way that's happening is if...
making the Hammer be there.
Yeah, that's not Lamp. And on Lamp Dive. Would have been funny if the Gold Tail didn't spoil it for that. Alright, Eponus, or what the hell's, I think he is heading for the toilet. Oh, there's Where's... Yeah, Yeah, hovers can be the Rooney as well as a hammer. Like hovers could be in Skull good as well as a hammer. Yeah. This is a seed. I have a bit of a headache from all this logic being spaghettified, as Mario is gonna get his double magic here, something he really didn't feel like getting. That is a here, and is a thing. Sunstone Grave can have a hammer. It can also have Strength 3 leading to a hammer. And that's probably the only two interesting things that can be on there. To be fair, we've seen most items. On our note sheet, we are missing the last strength, we're missing the last slingshot, gold scale, the second wallet, a hammer, and hovers. Not much. All of these slingshots are bomb lock, yes. Because the boomerang path to King Dongo and Lake only makes sense if it is the only available child projectile to get your strength 1 from the boomerang chest to go to DC for strength 2, path to Dongo to go to Goron City path to Goma for your first bomb bag there, to then go to GTG to get your path to Phantom Gun to get your first hookshot off the Beamon's chest. For the whole chain of paths. Oh, Celestial Strength 1 was on a tangent? I thought it was on a rank chest, but I might be wrong. Never mind, yeah, thank you.
Map chest.
Oh, map chest, yeah, that would be why. Oh, rank chest was the Goron tunic, yeah.
Which is very much not.
No. Never mind. Yeah, thanks for the clarification. I am scared of raining. Sorry, song has been hinted to be on Prelude. Yeah, this seed's logic is complex. Yeah. Well, the Hells is taking a dive into the toilet. So named because it's got swirling water, it's pretty deep, and there's a lot of nonsense in it. And it's also just a real pain to do. Here for the Hells. We made use of that Goron the Zora tunic we found earlier to get through here. And that is indeed a big chest, as expected. And there they are.
Finally.
Woohoo! We have hover boots, everyone! 2 hours and 33 minutes in, we have hover boots. I agree with you, Vidya, this has been a really silly seed. We have not seen chickens. They are useless. Well, okay, chickens could have strength 3 for hammer on OGC, since our other two... Well, actually, no.
No, that would invalidate everything.
No way, that would invalidate everything. Chickens have to be dead, yeah, never mind, because while strength 3 could lead to hammer, strength 3 cannot be on chickens, because that would invalidate the entire mess of paths. And Mario has figured out the same thing and is heading in. To be fair, this isn't just a logical last location, this is also borderline a practical last location too. Yeah, hammer has to be bomb locked somehow, which at this point, apparently the answer is Shadow Temple. Or Sunsong Grave. We've seen just about everything else as we get the positive shadow here for the Hells.
We saw the empty fairy, it was nothing.
Oxy, hover boots were in the toilet. Right here for Mario. Logical last location, pretty much a practical last location, and we're finally in Shadow Temple.
Oh,
There's a big chest. And
of course it's the Stone of Agony.
thanks for the paperweight game. Thanks. Also, I wasn't paying attention to this, but I do like Mr. Mario's mirror color here.
I'm expecting to see every bait big chest in here because that's what always happens in Shadow Temple.
Pretty much, I mean, the remaining big items, big chest items you haven't seen have to be somewhere. Probably here, Fire and Ganon.
Last bomb bag. Gold
Last
scale.
bomb bag, gold scale, last slingshot, other wallet. Yes, Stone of Agony. This has definitely been a bit of an agonizing game. Yeah, that's a point then. We do know where the last bomb bag is. Frogs too. They're never getting it.
Very much bomb locked.
Oh, very bomb locked.
Oh yeah, light arrow cutscene could. Shadow's always bomb locked. You gotta get that key.
Yeah, you do. Whoopsies, and what the hell's this sign? There we go. Minor execution errors, but against the runner of Mario's caliber, every little thing can add up very quickly. One little thing here, one little thing there, and the next thing you know, you've lost 3 minutes to it. Because this race is very close. 20 skulls about the only thing really separating them. Mario is a couple minutes behind the Hell's in Shadow, but does have water done over what the Hells, which might be the deciding factor here. One way or the other at this point. It is too close a race to call. These two performing as excellently as one would expect from two of the best runners in the tournament. And two of the top seeds, and they've certainly shown why they're two of the top seeds. I mean, even if one of them had used the Frog Port to go ice sub-hour, I'm not sure the Kokiri Sword and Irons would have done all that much for
There it is.
There they are. There it is. Hammer in the pot. We're in go mood, everyone.
At 2 hours and 2:39. Well, depending on fire boss dealing, it's early. This still might sub 3.
It might. Would be close, but it might. Yeah, that is GG's. Mario is a couple minutes behind what the hell's in Shadow and needs to take a 30-second detour for lights. Well, at this point it might be more than 30 seconds. He might be getting a hint since he's in glow mode.
Oops.
Oops, indeed.
Oh, Mario's having some trouble with this room. And as usual, when we're on go mode, we still have to go to the...
Because why not? Yeah, that is the point. So, the winner of this, which does look to be What the Hells, is going to get to face the Salty Sponge next round, which it is probably going to be What the Hells at this point. That is a rematch from last year's Grand Finals, but this time it's in, losers semifinals. Should be a really, really good match to watch. Looking forward to it. That's going to be fun.
And of course, we got Marco vs. Mario some winners finals coming up at a date to be determined.
Yeah.
Alright, that is glow mode for Mr. Mario.
Anyhow, FMZ, yeah, we've been having an interesting race here. And this is also a rematch from SGL quarterfinals of last year, What the Hell's beat Sponge during that one to eventually take the entire tournament there. So really looking forward to that rematch. A rematch is going to be a good one. Sadly, this is the end of the road for Mario. Well, looks most likely to be the end of the road for Mario. There's the last key spot for What the Hell's. Mario will be finishing top 6 this year in this tournament. Looks like not a bad finish at all. And bit range for him is What the Hell's arrives on. I'll go here. End of the seed is finally in sight. The only remaining question is, where's that Fire Bosky?
Way the seed's going, probably Hammer Chest.
Probably. Yeah, lights are on 20 skulls, which Mario will need to get this hint for. It's not the deciding factor in this race anymore, but that is a thing that Mario will have to backtrack for. I'll go giving us an arrow pack, and at just about 2 hours 45 minutes, What the Hell's has got his 5th medallion.
quite a while after we got the 4th.
Oh, yeah. Just took a whole wild goose chase for those hoppers. Pitcat is in fact what the hell's his fastest way to fire.
Bolero is on Burning Cack behind Fire Temple, so we gotta walk away. We gotta walk over there. Alright, time for Fire Temple. Okay, starting to click key here. Oops.
Mario just over 2.5 minutes behind what the hell's getting out of Shadow. Yeah, 2.5 minutes behind, still needs lights. At least he does have rewards, which will save him a little time getting the lights hint, but about only close to a 5-minute time difference, considering having to run for the hint and then come back. Good race though, been a pretty good one to watch, pretty interesting seed, and it's been a fun time.
Hey, an early boss key.
Dino! Once it's not on Hammer Chest. Yeah, this would be a sub 3 for what the hell, such a second. Wasn't looking especially likely at some points in this seed, but we will manage it.
Played almost 100%ing it.
Yeah, no kidding.
And what didn't we do? Baronade, Sunsong Grave, Breast of Fire. About it.
Chickens? That might be about it. Yeah, for what the hell's wait for trips to GTG today. Why did Mario skip Bunny Skulls? Because he had other things to do, honestly, and then it just wasn't path him behind any of his paths, so he just left it there. Yeah, it does say something about the skill of these runners, that they have both been able to pretty much 100% this seed and still sub-free it despite everything. Rather, this will be some people with the hell, so it looks like Mario will be a little looper. Full punch in there. I was half expecting the last slingshot or something there. Nope. Land the key, and that is the fourth medallion. What the hell's is up the cannons? So that's more Zelda, and up he goes.
Nuts for Ganon when you already had your hammer. G is down for Mario. Lights are on 20 skulls for Mario. He'll need to get the hint. It doesn't make a difference at this point. That will take him a few extra minutes. As for Roars, at least, he has to climb the castle, get the hint. Climb the castle, set for Roars, get the hint, then go get his lights, and come back and beat Ganon. Yeah. I guess check Raider Fairy first, as you're here.
Yeah, maybe you're right here. And that was her piece.
It's like he's gonna go with spin strats. here's Ganon. I cannot do it like August.
Not even gonna bother trying. It's just not the same when the rest of us try it. Right.
Phase 1 down.
And that is phase 2 down for Ganon down for what the hell, says Mario sets his horrors, and this is about to be GG, so what the hell's happened? Going to finish the race in first place, take the win, and move on to losers semifinals. With an official race time.gg time of 2:57:23. GG's.
GG.
And it's Mr. Mario gets the hint, resets, he'll be done in a little bit as well, and we will be getting both of these guys in for an interview.
He's playing Prelude.
Does he remember 20 skulls, or is he just thinking
Or
chickens?
maybe he wants to just be child just in case it is chickens.
Yeah, I'm also getting serious now because, well, it's there. Not that he actually needs it, but he can't avoid it if he's going child, so... Yeah, chickens and 20. Hopefully he remembers 20, but, we'll see. And... here they are! GG's, guys.
Yo, geez, what the
GG.
hell?
Nope.
So about those paths all pointing to your bomb bags.
The classic. We should have known.
Right.
Every time.
I loved it when half of my hints point to bomb bag. I mean, at least it was somewhat good for narrowing down where the hammer could be, even though it was just behind Upper Boots in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, four of your five paths are behind bombs, and then led to bomb, where bombs are leading to bombs, and the fifth was right behind that. So not the most helpful set. We spent a while working on what was all these path hints anyway.
Yeah. Especially since you could get the other bomb bag and cactus randomly with choose anyway, so it's just like, oh, okay.
Both
Like,
did. Mario's
yeah.
first bomb bag was the Goron City one. Yours the first. What the hell's yours was? Cac.
yeah, I got the choose from Richard and then went to the well and immediately got the bomb bag. I was like, yeah, cool. I could have used that as adult, but okay, I'll take it.
Yeah, you stayed
Yeah.
around. One of you went Kokiri early, the other just went adult. I forget which was which.
Yeah, I just went ranch into adult.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
They had the bow. I was like, oh, well, sure.
Yeah, I was considering it, but I thought, because I knew like the hike's probably bad with no money. Like that kind of sucks. Unless you somehow get money in Valley. But yeah, I wanted to do Kakir Force in the song. I think I like that a bit more than adult. I just hate going adult and then you get no songs and then you're kind of just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, your early songs were not greatest. I mean, you guys got Minuet and Nocturne at least early, but late Signal was a bit concerning for a while.
Yeah, I was really considering rushing GTG in my adult one before getting the bomb bag, and I'm really glad that I didn't.
Yes, you did. What the hell's ended up making 4 separate trips to JTG?
Yeah.
Really? What the hell?
Yeah, I
Trip
think that
number
was my
one,
earliest
okay.
earliest GTG ever. If like you don't
Okay.
consider like spawning there or something, that was my earliest GTG ever. I think I was in Fortress at like 19 minutes or something.
Something
What the
like that. Yeah, but what the hell's went there first with a bow, and that was about it, honestly. I did lobby, hidden ceiling, and like Stalvos and left, pretty much.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I did what did I do? Okay, so I
The
did.
second time around the same time you did, Mario, and then your third and fourth trips were also about the same time.
Hmm.
Yeah, I
It-
did
it-
Ranch, Kakiri Forest, and then I went Adult and did CAC. But then that's when I got the hint, and I had the bow. And then I just thought, okay, let's see where this save warp takes me. And then it took me to Temple of Time. I was like, okay, screw it,
Yeah,
I'm just gonna go to GTG here.
That was funny, just straight vanilla. Yeah, you guys were often in sync for a decent part of the latter bit. There was a little bit where we were worried, so... You know about that Lake Hyliopathic King Dodongo hint for a boomerang?
Yeah. Oh my god.
I didn't find that in.
Wait, where was that again? Was that
Deku
DMC
tree.
top? Deku Tree?
Oh,
Deku
Deku
and-
Tree? Yeah, I didn't check.
Oh,
that.
right. Oh, wait, no, I'm skipping. So you guys each got one of the last 2 path hints. You both had GTG Path to Phantom Cannon for a hookshot. You both had DC Path to Bongo for Logical Strength 2. You guys both got the Garden City Path to Gobo for that first bomb bag. And then you guys each got one of the last 2 path hints.
Yeah, I got the Jabu path to Volvagia.
Yeah, I got that one too.
Oh, you did near the end? I'm not sure.
Yeah, and Fountain.
I got it before going
yeah,
to
you
Jabu,
did.
so
Oh, I got it
Yeah,
after.
so-
Okay.
it's my Hyrule
Yeah.
Castle too.
Yeah, so that was an early differences. Mario pretty early, like hour in, maybe even earlier than that. Got a Jabu, did the Hyrule Castle 2 hit, found Jabu Path to Volvagia for what ended up being Logical.
I mean, I doubt it mattered because we had like nothing left at that point,
No,
anyways.
we
So
didn't.
Yeah.
Well, we were worried for a bit, and then what the hell's finishes Forest and finds the Lake Hyliopathic King Dodongo hidden in Deku Tree, and it's like, and then you get a boomerang. It's like, never mind. What the hell's this fine? There goes.
oh,
For
it's
those 2 hints, for those 2 things,
Yeah.
so those 2 hints are basically the same for you guys. Different hints, but they're the same thing. Both sent you to Goblin.
I felt bad when I got that hint though, because I thought, because I'd been playing it kind of weird, because since I went just adult, just after Ranch and Kokiri Forest, I thought, okay, there's all the hike and river, domain, all of that stuff. So I was scared it was just Strength 2 or Hammer straight up in Lake Hylia, and then Mario would do that and just be able to do everything like normally. Like you just get your hammer, get your bomb bag in CAC, and then just go up the mountain, clear everything, go to GTG. I was pretty happy to see that boomerang. Like, oh, okay, we got some, like, no way you would rush Jabu. So I was like, okay, this is okay, this is okay.
let's just
But
say,
then-
go on, Chris.
No, I was just gonna say, I thought, do I do Jabu or do I go do Adult Lake? But I thought, nah, you gotta do at least the first 3 in Jabu.
Yeah. So I must say, Sponge would have won this seed because if you rushed ice before going GTG, then you get your hammer. Or you get your hover boots at least before everything.
You
Yeah, but
guys
how
both-
do you rush ice though? That's the thing, you couldn't, right?
Frog Warp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
you
you're-
can. Fred. Oh my god.
Yeah, you guys are gaming.
I don't remember. Yeah, but you can go ice with ZL, and ZL is.
Well, ZL was
Yeah.
hookshot lock though.
I got my
Well,
hookshot
it's
before
like-
strength 2, so I would have been going back to GTG anyways with strength 2 to get the center big chest.
Okay, okay, you mean ice after hookshot. Okay, okay, not
Right.
like at the very beginning. Okay.
Yeah, no way.
Oh man, that also that was a funky for Wars thanks game.
Yeah, it was at the last chest, so I couldn't even think about placing it for the toilet. I just left.
And we had some fun looking at the logic between the explosives. You guys took an hour and a half to finally found the logic. Oh man, because logic wanted you to get your boomerang from child fishing path to King Dodongo in Lake to then go to Path to Volvagia Jawu for Strength 1, to go to Path to DC Bongo for Strength 2, to go to Path to Goron City Go for your first Lombax, to again hold the add-on over to GTG for getting for your first Treasure.
Yeah. And of course, Lens is in DC. And it's required to get Requiem and to beat Spirits. Of course, every single check in Spirit, you're like, oh, is this it? I'm like, ah.
Yeah, so we have your finish on restream now there, Mario. GG's.
Yeah, don't mind me at the end, just going child for no reason. I guess it was for a reason, but I completely forgot about 20 skulls until I was committed to waiting time of day for chickens, so.
Oh, that's okay. That's what you meant. Okay.
Yeah, that was funny. We were already in an interview by that point. Yeah. Man, you guys were close for much of it. Like you guys had fourth. You guys were both in Jabu at the same. Your sec. What the hell's his second trip? Mario's first trip to GTG was at the same time for Hookshot. You guys both went Jabu at about the same time. Jabu to Forest to Spirit to like all over the place. You guys like were like almost in sync for much of the race there.
I mean, it makes sense.
With like little detours, like what the hell's picked up fights a lot earlier. I forget exactly when, but much earlier. You beat
Just
Morphin,
before my
Mario.
second trip to the well.
Oh, you went double
Oh
dip
yeah,
the
because
well?
Yeah.
what the hell's dipped well in Child 1, Child 2.
Ah,
No, Child 2, yeah.
Yeah, Child 2. What the hell's went in without CL? So it's like the little things. Like you guys each had little divergences, like beating Morphin or going back to the well, but
yeah.
largely a lot of it you were really, really close. That felt bad for you in Forest, Mario, with the keys.
Oh, I don't even know what happened there. I like, as soon as I left the room with the key chest, I was like, wait, did I not open a key chest? And then it took me like the entire block push room to realize, yeah, I did skip it.
Oh shit.
It was the
And go
island
back
key.
and open it.
It was the island chest. What the hell?
Oh, so you
Like,
I
just
just
okay.
got the Spatula on the platform and then bounced.
Oh shit. CSMC is breaking our brains, I swear.
We're like, Mario, where are you going?
No, I swear CSMC makes it slower sometimes. Like you see a small chest appear like right at your feet, and it's like, I open it. No, I don't. No, I open it. No, I don't. And then you leave, and it's like, yeah, I should have just opened it. Like if it wasn't CSMC, it would have been faster.
I mean, if you're standing right next to it, you might as well.
Right. Yeah, I'm glad this was a good race. Or at least it sounded like one.
Yeah, it was a weird
You know,
seed,
this was a
but it
good
was pretty
race.
interesting.
Yeah, good race. Exactly what we got expected out of you guys. We're both very good and very well matched here, and it's fun to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really have anything else to say.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think I'm out of stuff. GG's, what the hell's again? Good luck against,
Yeah, GG's Mario.
are you against Sponge confirmed? Yeah.
Yes, rematch.
Oh, baby.
Oh yeah, so that's top 4 now. Let's go.
It is. Well, what the hell, Sponge, Cheesecake, and not Cheesecake, Curiosa and Marco. Right.
Dang. I'm just glad I got into top 8. I'm just, I never thought I would make it this far, so.
Is this the
Glad
furthest
to.
you've gotten in the top tourneys, Mario?
Hmm?
Is this the furthest you've gotten in the main tourneys? I know you've gotten really far.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, you had an amazing losers run. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's pretty rare that it happens in Rando. Like we've seen some few people like win a few rounds, but like you've just killed it.
Yeah, that was fun. It's like 4 in a row or something.
Something like that. I'm now looking at the brackets. Yeah, so to get here, your latest wins were against Yokonari, Angle, and Gogeta. Your winner's run was, if I can count, against Devon, Barrel, and Floofloosh. So good run there for you, Mario. GG's, and we'll continue to see you around in all varieties of things.
Definitely. GG's.
And of course, what the hell's good luck? Loomer semis. Gotta go rematch versus Sponge. Thoughts on
Yeah.
that?
Feel like time is a flat circle. Everything just keeps going to the same thing. Got Sponge and Marco again in front of me. Like this is just the world I live in. ATZ is gonna come out of a corner too, I bet. Oh, but yeah, hopefully we could play soon. And then yeah, wow, this is really the end of the tournament now.
It
There's
really
no
is.
more
You guys are
let's
losers
wait
semis.
2 weeks before playing.
Yeah, you guys are losers quarters. Next is losers semis, and then yeah, top 4.
Yeah, there's just 2 matches now with the schedule. Okay.
hmm
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, GG's guys. Good luck next round. What the
Thanks.
hells? We'll see you around, Mario.
Yep. Thanks for the restream.
Yeah, GG's guys. Full Blade want to take us out?
Indeed I can. Let's see. From what I'm looking at on the schedule right now, the next OOT related event looks like it's going to be the weekly race on Saturday the 9th, but that could change. And on other Zelda fronts, we have a couple of A Link to the Past's AD Keys tournaments going on Friday, it looks like, April 8th. And some other weekly races for Majora's Mask, Skyward Sword, all those other fun games. So tune in if you happen to see them, watch them up. Good games, and have a good night.
Yeah, thanks to our runners, to my co-com VXR, to our trackers, and to our restreamer, Slowblade, and to our tracker picks. And thanks for watching, all. We'll see you next time.